Welcome back, guys. If you're watching on YouTube, this is race number 2. The Matty Hawkins fight it against cancer race, and this is the tough one. This is where we've got all the cars bunched together, V8 supercars, GT3s, and us in the Porsches. And I've been somewhat unfortunately requested to start from third. Bribery has happened. A donation's gone in to see me start from third on the grid. So let's try and not ruin it by crashing.
Green flag.
So far, so good.
Left side. Still left side. Quarter clear.
Okay, this is awkward. Cold tyres. We survived anyway at the start, where there's no doubt going to be plenty of carnage. Coxier. So you can see the V8 picking a straight line, but we're much better in the corners. So for those of you who are just tuning in or watching it on the video, on the replay on YouTube, the whole idea of this race is to raise some money for charity.
3.54.
It's all for Matty Hawkins, who's an Aussie iRacing community member fighting cancer at the minute. He's having a tough time. The idea is to try and help him out as best we can. So in the description below I've included a link. If you're watching on YouTube, that is. If you're in Twitch chat, it's just a little bit up the chat. But a donation link. Go over and donate. Just chip in your few dollars and cents. Every little bit counts. And it goes a long way to helping Matty, his road to recovery, and his family. Joke's on me, I think we're in the slowest car in the field here. We're definitely not the fastest Porsche either.
Minute 46.716.
I have to admit though, it is a really cool concept to see all these cars on the track together. We're slowly losing Brett. Ethan's catching us. I think he's in a... I'm not sure if he's in a GT or a V8. It's a V8.
your right. Still there. Clear him.
So far, so good. Oh, understeer. Can't see my eye speed. Need to get that up.
1 minute 47.526.
Hey, how's it going? So the V8 seems to be the car to have at the minute. See if we can hang on and be the first Porsche. Jones catching us. I'm not sure what she's driving.
1 minute 47.346.
Catching at a rate of knots behind us though. That looks like a V8 supercar as well. Very quick in a straight line.
On your right. Still there. Clear.
And our first GT3 behind Hayden Dodman at the wheel. Looks like an Audi. Pretty evenly matched with the V8s, they're just a little quick in the straight line. Dodman's a little slower in the GT3s on the straights, but mighty under brakes.
1 minute 47.654.
He looks like he's going to get by.
On your right.
Quite. Oh, that must be frustrating.
Clear. On your right.
I don't want to get taken out, so we'll let him go.
Clear.
Got better overall lap speed. such an interesting dynamic having all these cars that are different. So I've got enough fuel for about 28 laps. I'm sure that I'm going to need to make a pit stop. There's no way to know how far back is the first Porsche. I've got no idea who's in the Porsches.
1 minute 47.557.
Doesn't really matter, we'll just keep focusing on our own race. If we have to stop, we're definitely not taking tyres, so I'll turn them off. I'm not convinced we even need to make a pit stop. We got 30 minutes. I can do nearly 30 laps of fuel.
1 minute 47.429.
So I don't believe we'll have to stop. Or is it compulsory we have to? I don't know. Yeah, the tyres probably will last better than the V8. Not so much the GT3s though. Oddman trying to go around the outside. Problem he's got is Emily will probably blast straight back past him on the straight. I recommend the T300 or the TS XW. I don't know enough about them really.
47.69.
Someone in the chat knows a little more than I do and could recommend one for you. holding them up.
Left side. Still there.
Not a lot I
Still
can
there.
do.
1 minute 47.7. 3. 8. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Looks clear, clear, clear.
Those GTs just stick to the ground so good. Here comes the big
Right
V8.
side. Still there at your door. Clear, clear.
Griffin is in a Porsche, I'm sure of it.
Right side. Still there. All clear, my man. Gonna have a car to the right. Drive through it.
Oh!
1 minute 48.789.
Yeah, Griffin was in here before cutting away, said that he was in the Porsche. Said that he was leading the race, so he's probably going to be a lot quicker than me. About a second a lap off the pace of the guys at the front. That was a massive moment on the main straight, you're right. But he was going for a pass. I think he just ran off the track. Scared the hell out of me.
1 minute 47.292.
pretty slow through that corner there.
Left side. Clear. Minute 47.333.
Dane's having an internet moment in front of us up there. Too wide.
Right side. Clear.
Dane in the pits.
1 minute 47.243.
Nearly close enough to get a bit of a tow off the GT car. So I've got 20 minutes to go, over halfway.
1 minute 46.851.
little wide down there on the right-hander, just missed the braking zone a skosh. Looks like the V8s are coming back though, like you said. I think that was you, Aussie iRacer.
1 minute 47.125.
Let's finish us. As soon as I finished saying that, you posted that comment. Not quite really close enough to get a tow though. Oh yeah, left-hand drive car, whoops.
Caution's out.
Oh!
One thing for sure, everybody on the racetrack will
Caution.
be pissed off at somebody else on the racetrack before this race is over with.
Wasn't expecting a caution.
Close.
That is interesting.
Behind them, 85.
That's very interesting. It's quite comfortable there. I thought we might have gotten caught by Griffin, but we should have been good for a top 10 there.
Should be turned behind them, 85.
Wonder what will happen with pit stops, if anyone will go in. Those V8s are looking a little sad. They might need some tyres. Maybe all those V8s will disappear. I don't think, given the track position, that it's worth it for us, but it was just getting interesting too. The cars were just starting to level out, lay back to each other. But anyway, I understand why they threw a caution, because it keeps it spicy. 15 minutes left in the race. Oh man, what do you guys think? Where are we going to shake out in this one? Griffin behind me, pretty keen, very fast in this car. Don't like my chances against him. This is interesting though. I'm sure it's been a good one to watch on V8s Online. Very interesting race. This corner here is the one I suck at. I always suck at this corner at Watkins Glen, but losing a lot of time right there to Griffin. Sort of stabilised my pace a bit, I think, relative to him. Just started to get into a little bit of a rhythm. It's taken a few laps, but I'm finally got a feel for the car. I don't know that I'm as quick as he is, but...
Open.
Here we go. Who's going to pit? No takers many. There's only one or two.
All right, brother, one to go.
Be a big charge to the front from Brett Loxton.
Two.
That should be good to watch.
55.325.
The GT cars are the worry. They're the ones who are going to be quickest, I think, as this plays out. We can keep them off. We can keep them back behind us if they're not in the draft. Once they get in the draft, they can keep up on the straights, and then we're screwed. They're faster in the corners. If they're not in the tow, we can kind of match the GTs for pace nearly. The V8s, same thing for us. If we can get in their draft, I think we've got them covered. So there's an opportunity here for us to move into 6th place. Wouldn't you know it? But I think that I'm going to have some troubles from Griffin when it comes to that. And I can see a few GT cars behind him. It might be a problem as well. But you know what, I'll take a top 3 in this car. I don't know who's in this car relative to me back there, because I don't know who's driving what by name, only by what I can see. Newton is quick. He's in one of the GTs though, right? Audi, yeah, so not really, I know it's an outright race, so we are competing against everyone, but I'm only really worried about racing against the other Porsches. Yeah, I think the Porsche might be a little nerfed by comparison. I think it's the slowest car. It's the middle compromise of the two. Faster than a GT in the straight, slower than a V8 in the straight, but it's faster than a V8 and slower than a GT in the corners. In theory, they all should work out similar.
Right there, buddy. Grab those belts, give them a little tug. Our boss man pays cars off. Green flag.
This could get messy.
3 minutes 17.282. One on the right side. Clear, clear, clear.
Way too hot.
Looks clear, clear, clear. Right side.
Just coughed up the spot.
Still there. Still there. Clear.
Whoa. Now what do I do?
Left side. 1 minute 47.222. Still there at your door. Still there.
Uh oh! Oh no! Our race is over.
Get those binoculars around and get a good look at that thing. Puzzle up, puzzle up, puzzle up. Let's go.
Well, that's massively disappointing. I bumper hooked. And as soon as we touched, I could not stay right. Could not get to the right to get back off him. Tried my best. I'm sorry, guys. We got fast repairs. I guess we should at least finish out the race for the sake of cause. Quite badly broken car though. Look at what position we were running as well. P6. They did a replay on the Vans online stream. Oh yeah, did it look like my fault? Or was it racing incident or their fault? I don't even know who it was. Just out of curiosity. I mean, I didn't leave a lot of room, but there's plenty out there on the outside of turn 1. Just once we bumper hooked, I couldn't get away from him. Oh boy, we'll come down, yeah, fuel and tyres are turned off. Take our quick repair and keep going. GT car's fault. Doesn't make me feel any better. Twice we've been wiped out in that corner in this track. Well, Matty, I'm sure you're going to be going back and watching these because I know that you're a fan of the channel. I apologise, buddy, I couldn't get it done for you, but I hope we put on a hell of a good show. It's a good fun race. I really enjoyed it, actually. Cool concept. Of course, if it wasn't for the fact that I had to be in hospital today having surgery on my own, I would have hopefully made the V8s. Went maybe a little better even again, but we missed the V8s, had to do the Porsche instead. I think we did alright. No practice in this car. I think we held our own. Bit of a slow start for us in that first race, but I think we were respectfully, or reasonably I should say, fast.
Minute 1.051.
You see the Porsche making a comeback through the field. Yeah, not this one, but yeah, I get what you mean. Oh yeah, My Nürburgring 24-hour race was not practice at all. You have to complete a lap for it to be classed as practice. Oh, and Griffin's crashed out. Just saw his name in the pits. Another Porsche that bit the dust. My main competitor at the front there. Been home free. Tyres on this car are not really feeling that good at the minute. I think relative to the V8s we're probably better off. Not as much grip as we had at the start of the race, that's for sure. Left on the clock. Only 1 or 2 laps left after this one. I should say after this one that we're starting now.
1 minute 47.589.
Just a reminder guys, this is all for a good cause. The whole race, the whole idea of it, is to raise money for Matty Torkins. He's battling cancer, so again I just want to remind everybody, both in Twitch and on YouTube, watching later, it's not too late, I'm seeing this now, it's not too late to go and make a donation. Pasting the link in the description, in the chat, live chat right now, but also it'll be in the description on YouTube. I know it meant a lot to Matt and his family. The community's raised a lot of money. Let's make it just that little bit more. Special mention to Aussie iRacer as well for for throwing in an extra donation to get me starting from P3 on the grid. Good job, mate. Well done. As much as I detested that at the start, the idea of it, it actually worked out pretty good for me, for the most part. Here we go, coming to the white flag. Last time. That's awesome to hear. As of right now, it has surpassed $12,000. That's incredible.
Goes very slow on
the
left.
Car stopped in the middle of the track. So we'll be back again in the Porsche Cup cars this week, Thursday night at Automobilista Australia. And that series we're going to be at Barbagallo, where we raced the V8s there last week. Should be good fun. Won't be live on Twitch, but will be up on the YouTube channel over the weekend. Something else for you guys to look forward to, or depending on when you're watching this, something for you to go back and watch if you missed it. If you're watching it on YouTube a little bit later on down the track. The emotes fly in the chat. Thanks, Aussie iRacer. Boy, oh boy, that was fun. I really enjoyed it. I am sweat. I'm absolutely spent though, I'll tell you what. I am so buggered. Oh boy, a big night of racing after having been under today. That's
sorry, dude. We'll keep working on it.
hugely tiring. But that was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. And make sure if you're watching on YouTube that you go and follow me on Twitter at Hobbo88 and also twitch.tv/Hobbo88 for all the live streams. All that live streamy goodness. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you guys in the next one. Boy, oh boy, what do you reckon, guys? That was a really cool format.